Lovely people, welcome to another episode of Monique's. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. I hope you all have reasons to give thanks to God. Even if you think you don't have any reasons, the fact that you are alive, you're breathing, you can see what is going on around you, your friends and family are all doing well, it's enough to give God thanks. I am thankful for so many things, including this ones that I've mentioned as well. So happy Thanksgiving, guys. Today I'm talking about a topic that has been discussed widely, but I feel the need to talk about it in order to give the world my 2 cents on the topic. Yes, so the topic is how to survive social media pressure. To proceed, I'm going to tell you a story which is really personal, a personal story, and also tell you it's not a story but somewhat an observation. Yes. And then afterwards I will discuss some ideas on how to survive social media pressure and things you can do henceforth. So let's go, guys. Now to the story. A few years ago, I graduated from Harvard Law School, and then I innocently posted a picture on Instagram, celebrating my degree. And then, I got a lot of congratulatory messages from friends, from family members, from, different angles. But there was this young lady who actually also sent me a congratulatory message, but it didn't stop at that. She proceeded to ask me some other questions. So this young lady that I'm talking about, I met her a long time ago. So we actually lost contact, and then we met again about 15 years after. Yes. So while she sent me the congratulatory message, I appreciated her for, congratulating me. And shortly afterwards, she started sending me some questions. So these questions made me feel like she wanted, or she was trying to gauge how far I've gone in life, or to measure how well she has done in life, using me as a yardstick. So one of the questions she did ask me was that, oh, congratulations, so before you went for your master's, did you serve? I told her yes. Then she goes ahead and asks me again, okay, so do you have a job you go back to now that you're done with your master's? I said yes. And I think she also asked me questions about, okay, whether I was married or whether I was going to marry sometime. So, she just kept on asking me some questions. And then from my responses to the answers I gave to her, I just realized the fact that she felt pressured. I may be wrong, but that was the way I felt, that she felt pressured because she was, trying to compare the two of us to see, okay, how far has she gone, how far has she, herself now, has gone so far in life compared to me. And at that point I felt somehow, but I couldn't do anything. I posted my picture innocently. So that is the story. I will get back to it in the course of our discussion. So the second is an observation. We all know, how celebrities on social media, even non-celebrities, the way they post pictures of their achievements, they post pictures of, luxury items, cars, homes in Dubai, everywhere, endorsement here and there. People just post pictures of perfect lives, on social media. Everybody sees, some people even go ahead and put the very common social media, question, God, when is it going to be my turn? All those things we see on social media, especially Instagram. Yes. So the funny thing is that most times when people post this lovely pictures of their testimonies of lovely luxury items, cars, homes, a couple goals and what have you, some people feel like depressed. They feel like, oh, things are not working out for them because they compare themselves to those people who post pictures on social media. And sometimes if this feeling is unchecked, it sometimes leads to jealousy. Like you begin to envy these people who post this lovely pictures, and again, if unchecked, you might suddenly develop the spirit of hate. You start feeling like, oh, what is this one even feeling like? What kind of picture is this? Why is she always posting pictures of her achievements? Why is he always posting pictures of his beautiful home? Why is he always posting pictures of his new car, his new this, his new that? So we need to put all these things in check. So I'm going to talk to us now about 3 things we need to understand in order not to be pressured by what we see on social media. I believe that if we have understanding of these 3 things I'm going to talk to you about, your life is going to be easier. In fact, you would love to stay on social media to look at people's pictures, to look at things and be happy without feeling inferior or feeling anyhow. So one of the understanding I want people to have, in order not to feel pressured, is this. You need to understand that no one has a perfect life, which is the reality. No one ever comes out to you to tell you their life is imperfect, except a few who are really genuine and true to themselves. So truly and really, no one has a perfect life. Why do I say this? Most of the people you see post pictures of beautiful things, of their achievements or their testimonies on social media, they also have things they are still praying to God for. They also have prayer points. They have things they cry to God for day in, day out, that God, can you just do this for me? If you do this for me, I'm going to give you things. It's normal. Every human being does. I haven't met any human being who has no request of God. I haven't met. If there's anyone like that, please show me. I'll be happy to see the person. So everyone has one thing or the other that they are praying to God for. So it's not everything you see on social media. The ones you see on social media are the testimonies, the good things that God has done for them, that they just feel like sharing with the world, you know, for innocently or sometimes not innocently, but just for people to know that, okay, now I have this has happened to me. I mean, appreciate God in my life, you know, thank God for me. So that is it. No, you will never see anyone come on social media to post their prayer request. I have never seen one. Please, if you have seen one, please tag me, let me see. You will never see anyone post on social media and say, God, I'm about to prepare for this exam. Father, Lord, help me. If you help me and I pass this exam, I'll come back to celebrate. I'll come back to post my certificates on social media so that everybody can see. No, you don't say that. The end result is what you see. People posting their degrees, people posting pictures of old new homes, you know, new cars, couple goals. Yeah, you know, those are the kind of things you see. But right in their hearts, they still have other things they are praying to God for. So have that understanding. Then secondly, I want us to know that life is in phases, just as men are in sizes. So if you didn't watch one of my latest videos, which I call "We Will All Shine," I think you should go watch it. I talked about how life is in phases in this video. So life is in phases. So the fact that someone is posting a picture of what you currently do not have today does not mean you won't have those things. You will still have them. It's just that it's not yet your time. It's not yet time for God to bless you with those things. So for instance, you see someone post pictures of maybe a new house or a new car, and then you start feeling bad. Please, why? Are you the same as that person? No, you are not. That doesn't mean that you won't still have your own house or your own car in the future. Your time will come. So backtrack to the story I told you earlier about the lady who, my friend who questioned me, you know, when she saw my graduation pictures on Instagram. Fast forward to now, you know, this young lady, most times when I see her pictures on Instagram, I just smile like, see, God is doing all these things. I'm actually not sure if she compared herself with me when I posted that picture, but that was what I had in mind. That was the feeling I got from her questions. So now when I see her pictures of her achievements, you know, of good things that she posts on Instagram, I just said to myself, now this is your time, darling. Like, God is really working in your favor. And I feel like generally in life, in her career, in her family, everything is working out well for her. This is a season. This is really a season. So life is in phases. So have that understanding that, you know, people will continue to celebrate good things. People will continue to have great achievements, you know, that they will post on social media for every other person to see. So if it's not yet your turn, you might not have those things. And if it's not yet their turn, they won't have those things. So when it's your turn, you post if you feel like. And if you don't feel like, keep it to yourself and thank God in the corner of your room. So life is in phases. Have that understanding. So now to the last point on this, you know, issue. I want everyone to have an understanding that you as a person are not the only baby that Jesus has. You are not the only Jesus baby that Jesus will bless. Jesus has billions. Everybody in the world is a child of God. Yes, every single person. And God has a set time to bless everyone. So you won't be the only one that God will bless. You won't be the only one that will have the opportunity to post stuff on Instagram, on social media. No, you won't be the only one. So have that understanding that God is going to bless all his children. God is going to bless a lot of people. And these people, when he blesses them, some will go innocently on social media to post pictures of these things, and some decide to keep it to themselves. They share with family and friends without necessarily going on social media to, you know, share these things. So I have an understanding, like every time you open your social media platforms, you will definitely see somebody celebrating one thing or the other. So it's their season, it's their time. So have that understanding. You will always see good things. You will always see news of endorsements. You always hear news of purchase of luxury cars, purchase of luxury homes in Dubai, Panama, Nigeria, Lagos, anywhere in America. So good news are bound to, you know, to be spread by people. So have that good understanding. So now I'm going to say, with this understanding in mind, there are some things I'll tell you that you can do when you go to your social media platforms and you see people post lovely pictures of their testimonies, their miracles, their blessings. So in order for you not to feel pressured, depressed, feel inferior, and to also avoid comparisons, you can do one of these 5 things of, you know, every single one of them. So the first one I'm going to talk about is that, you know, when you see someone post a very lovely picture of whatever it is their achievement, or whatever it is they're celebrating or they're showing off to the world, whether they're showing it off or not, you know, just like the picture. And when you like the picture, post a genuine congratulatory message. Note that I said genuine. If it's not genuine, if it's not from your heart, if you don't feel like congratulating them, there is no point. I would rather not congratulate than post a fake congratulatory message. Don't do it. You know, just like it, post the message if you feel like, and if you don't feel like, do not post it and move on. So after, you know, you click on this like button, I don't want you to be one of those people who will post comments and say, God, when is it going? No, you don't need to start winning God. Stop winning God. Rather than when God, just thank God for that miracle that person, you know, just posted on social media. Thank God for it and tell God, Father, as you have done this for Mrs. A, as you have done this for Mr. B, Father, do my own. Father, do my own. And when you do my own, I'll return all glory to you. So guys, stop whining God and start thanking Him. Yes, start thanking Him. So the third option is, this is actually not my own idea. I saw it on someone's Instagram page. The person actually posted, I think about a year ago or sometime, and I had it in my head. So the person said, when you're getting depressed over people's, you know, pictures, posts, videos, and what have you, it's not hard. It's this your hand that you use to, you know, send them follow invitation. You use your hand to follow them on Instagram, on Facebook, or whatever. That same hand that you used to follow them, use that same hand to unfollow. If it's getting too much for you, if you cannot handle the pressure, if you feel like, oh, every time I open Instagram, is this person's picture I see, is this person's lovely, you know, pictures and videos that I see, it's not hard, auntie, uncle, just unfollow. And if you feel like you cannot unfollow, like, okay, maybe Instagram or Facebook or WhatsApp is going to snitch on you that you have unfollowed them, just, you know, especially on Instagram has a mute button. Please, you can mute them for as long as you want to have your sanity. Just mute whoever that person is. Just a suggestion. So the next one I'm going to talk about is that attitude is everything. And then I'm saying attitude is everything because the way you see things, your attitude towards people's posts, pictures, videos, whatever, matters a lot. So sometimes I feel like the right attitude to have, you know, when you're looking at pictures, when you hear testimonies, when you're reading miracles and testimonies, is to have a right attitude, a positive attitude. So positive attitude in that you should feel encouraged. Be encouraged by these pictures, be encouraged by these videos, be encouraged by this post. So for instance, you see someone post a picture of, like I said earlier, of their graduation from, you know, some very nice university. Rather than feel bad or feel depressed, just, you know, encourage yourself that, okay, I actually desire this thing. I desire to have, you know, a degree from an Ivy League university. You can encourage yourself and tell yourself, okay, because A has this now, I can also have it. I can work towards it. I can study hard. You know, I can, you know, study hard, push for this and also get it. So that is an attitude. That is a positive attitude towards people's pictures, rather than feel depressed and you begin to worry, oh God, when is it going to be my turn? How come it's only this person that is having all these beautiful things? The people from my village following me. Nobody is following you. Just be encouraged by those pictures. Push your own, whatever it is you want to do, work for it, and with God's help, everything is going to work out well for you. So, and now to the last and final point. The last and final option for you is this. If you feel like you cannot still undo all these things by, congratulating people, liking their pictures, or getting encouraged, or, just muting or unfollowing, you know what you can do? It's pretty easy. You can exit social media platforms. You can exit Instagram. You can delete your account. It's not hard, to give yourself some sanity so you don't develop the spirit of jealousy and hate. Just check out. And if you feel like you cannot check out, you still want to be seeing pictures, you still want to be seeing memes, you still want to be seeing skits, you know what I would advise you to do? You can open another Instagram page. You don't need to follow those people you used to follow that would be giving you a headache with their pictures and posts and videos. Just, create a new page. Follow people like Obama. Follow people like Buhari. Follow people like Queen Elizabeth. At least those ones will not get you depressed. So that is it from me to you today. Really, you don't need to feel depressed. You don't need to feel inferior. You don't need to feel bad when you see nice pictures, nice things, lovely posts and videos, good things happening to people on social media. You don't need to feel depressed. Remember, life is in phases. Remember, Jesus has a lot of children that he will continue to bless till eternity, you inclusive. And also remember that no one has a perfect life. When you have this good understanding of life, things become easy for you. So guys, that's my 2 cents on how to survive social media pressure. Thank you, and I hope to see you again soon. I love you all. Bye.